Happy New Year. It's 2025. We made it to another year. And today I'm going to talk about the Denver real estate market forecast in 2025 for you to expect what's going to happen this year for buyer and seller. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're returning back, welcome back. And if you know who I am, my name is Deepo Phillips, your Denver real estate agent. And what I do is I like to post weekly videos about what's happening in the Denver real estate market and any fun things for you to do in Denver. And before you run away, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I just want to be a resource for you and your realtor for life. So first thing I want to talk about rates, because there's some buyers out there are just wishing for that perfect rate. And we are not going to be in the threes during the pandemic. Those are long gone. And as buyers out there, we need to paint that picture. It's like rates are in the sixes and it's going to fluctuate up and down. And we hope rates don't go to the eights, but in the last 30 years, for the average rate has been 8%. And right now we're in the sixes, which we're still under the average for the rate in the last 30 years. There are also programs out there for you could buy down a rate. What you could do is that talk to a mortgage lender, and you could always find a way like, what are you comfortable for paying for monthly payment? This is reverse engineer. So if you're comfortable for the monthly payment, whatever the ballpark is, we could work backwards and see what makes sense for you. And if you need to buy down on the rate, you need to buy down on the rate. But like, yes, we know home prices are going up, and it's going up between 3 to 4% a year, and it's getting expensive. And if you're a person who is waiting for that perfect rate, you are going to not be able to buy a home in this real estate market. I'm sorry, buyers, 3%, 4% rates are not going to happen anytime soon. I said rates are in the sixes. It might go down to fives in a year, but I don't know. I don't have that crystal ball to paint that perfect picture for you. But just don't let rate be a factor for you buying a home. Let's find a comfortable mortgage payment that you can afford. Then if you need to buy down the rate to save some, couple $100, $1,000, you could do that. Another thing I want to talk about is the inventory. Like, what is the inventory forecast going into 2025 in the Denver market? And we know last month, about 4,200 active listings are on the market. Inventory is low because sellers moved the home off the market because of the holiday season, whatever. But I feel like my prediction going this year, I feel like inventory is going to be a lot higher because of more new construction building. Sellers want to cash out on their home. We have longer market times. Market times from 33 days have gone up to 49 days. It's almost like a month and a half to sell a home. So I feel like people are going to put more home in the market. Buyers, right now buyers, I said, yes, inventory is low, but inventory is going to increase probably later on this year, and you are going to have more options for you to purchase home. I heard there is a few homes that are having multiple offer as of right now, but not as much. But if you are a buyer looking to purchase a home, why not look at a home right now while all the buyers are waiting on the sideline? Let's not wait until the summertime when all the buyers will come out. So if you're a person who needs to buy something right now, get on the market to purchase a home. As I said, market time is a lot longer. It's about 50 days. Sellers are very motivated to sell a home, and work with the seller, the seller's agent, to see what you could do to come to terms to buy the home. If it's a rate issue, talk to them and see if you can do concessions. See if they could buy down a rate. So yes, we all know inventory is low, but my bold predictions going into 2025, I feel like it's going to be a lot more inventory, because I feel like inventory is going to increase because sellers want to cash out with all the equity they got in the pandemic. Builders are going to start to build a lot more homes. And with the longer market times, you're going to see a lot more homes for you buyers out there to buy as well. Another thing, as we know, home prices going to 2025, it's going to go up between 3 to 5%. And during the pandemic, the rate was about 3%. So around 3% of a $500,000 home, the mortgage payment was $2,108 without taxes and insurance. Listen to this. Today, with the mortgage rate, let's say about 6.6%, a guesstimate. And that means your mortgage payment will be $3,203, which is increased over $1,000 per month. So yes, with rates, like this is an analogy. The higher the percentage the rate is, the more monthly payment you're going to pay into the home. The lower mortgage rate is, lower the monthly payment is. So all depends about rates. But just to let you know is that we can't wait that long for the rates to go down, because the longer you wait, home prices might start be creeping up. So everyone's situation is different when they need to purchase a home. So don't let rate be a factor for you to buy that home, because your best bet is that if there's a home in the market that you like, find a way to get into that home, find a way to buy down, find a way to talk to the seller to get concessions. Because if you're waiting for that perfect rate, let's say, for example, 6 months, that house that you wanted might cost a lot more because the home price increased and the rate decreased. So just be cautious when you come to a home that you like. Another thing for you to watch in 2025 is the new construction market. There are so many new constructions just booming everywhere, like an Aurora by DIA, all the way to Castle Rock, and it's just new construction everywhere. If a person loves new construction, any question about what's happening in the new construction market, leave a comment below or book a 30-minute meeting. I have lots of relationship with a lot of builders out there. Lots of these builder companies have special rates, and I'd be glad to share them with you. But back to new construction is booming. Denver is growing. People are moving out here because there's gonna be more tech jobs, aerospace, and the quality of life. And new construction is starting to get very, very hot in this Denver metro market. Another thing I want to talk about is rent going into 2025. So rent a couple years ago was pretty hot because you had home prices going up, rent was going up, but rent has, cooled down the previous year. So the median price for rent is about $1,950 for all sizes of bedroom. A one-bedroom average rent is about $1,700 and decreased 15% the previous years. Two-bedroom average rent is about $2,625, down 60% the previous year as well. But it just depends on the type of neighborhoods that you want to live. Like, for example, the Highlands for average rent for a studio is about $2,411. But if you live in Hampton South, you have rent for $1,940. And if you live downtown Denver, rent would be $2,500 per month with all amenities for a one bedroom. Cherry Creek, one bedroom would be $3,300 per month. Capitol Hill, about $1,800 per month. So it just depends where you live. Like rent, it's like some places for rent will be high, rent's gonna be high. But the location is not so hot, whatever, it's gonna be more affordable. Another thing people are talking about, like housing. Like housing is getting very, very expensive in this Denver area. People want to know, like, where can I live? How can I afford? Where is it more affordable housing? So here's another thing I want to talk about that they predicted in 2025, the hottest city to live is Colorado Springs. So Colorado Springs is about an hour south from Denver. So what they're predicting about Colorado Springs is like the third best city to live behind Naples and Boise. And so they were talking about like how home sales are going to increase by 27% from the previous years. They're talking about home prices is going to be over 12.7% year over year. The median home prices projected in 2033 will be over $1 million. I'm like, wow. 7 years from now, over $1 million. So if you're a person who wants to get into the real estate market and invest, this might be a great time for you to get into the Springs. Also about this Colorado Springs is that it's still a growing city. It's a military town, good mountain views, lots of VAs live around that area. And if you have any questions about VA loans, anything, leave a comment below the video, and I'll be glad to connect you with a lender who specializes in VA. So this is what's happening in Colorado Springs in the 2025. Talking about a hot, booming city, something that was just mind blowing to hear that Springs is supposed to be the hottest city in 2025. So 2025 for bold predictions, as I said, like rates is going to be how it is. Inventory is low, but it's going to increase probably later on in the year because I feel like sellers will want to cash out more or put them on the market. Buyers, I said, there are going to be some incentives. If you need buying on a rate or have any question with rates or anything, leave a comment below. And I just know that this year for the Denver metro area, it's going to be a strong real estate market because election's over. We now know who the president is, which is Donald Trump. And I feel like it's going to be a very, very strong real estate market for buyers and sellers. If you're a buyer, seller, investor, have any questions about the Denver real estate market, please leave a comment below the video or book a 30-minute meeting with me, and I'd be glad to educate you and let you know what is happening in the real estate market. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you soon.